It's time for Let's Talk Business with Crockett and AV. Hey guys, what's on deck for today?
Happy Saturday, everybody. Another exciting edition of Let's Talk Business with Crockett and AV. When you see the C,
you know it's me, and when you hear the C, it's Crockett and
AV. Man, I got to start off today. It is a wonderful Saturday. Of course, the MLK parade is underway. And, Mike, I see you out there doing great things in the parade.
Yes, Lord. When you see 40-foot photos of me wrapped around that van, you know we out there taking care of the community, man. We're looking forward to looking at everybody.
I love it, man. And today is my mom's birthday. Actually, you know, Mom, rest in peace. But I always definitely celebrate her on this 10th day of February, so it is a special day. And that's not all. It's a lot going on today, Mike.
Oh, man, there's so much going on. You know, first of all, definitely the MLK parade we represent to the fullest, but we also got to talk about the Lunar New Year.
You putting big words on me now, man. Lunar New Year?
Yeah, that's Chinese New Year for y'all that don't know, but we call it Lunar New Year because we encompass all cultures on that day. Yeah.
Look at it, boy. Education paying off.
Come on now. You know, I graduated from Elsik now. Don't play with me.
Stop bragging. Yeah.
It's a premium education over there at Elsik High. Shout out to Alief. Speaking of Alief, as I'm here with all of the board members as we represent the district. We got the district in the Lunar New Year. Y'all go right ahead. Shout out to Ann Williams.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and kick it off. I am Trustee Ann Williams. Have had the pleasure of serving Alief School Board for 17 years now.
Wow.
And I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm glad you're putting the props out there for Alief. But I'm excited also to have in the house with us none other than our amazing Superintendent, Dr. Anthony Mays.
Dr. Mays.
Hello, everybody. I am the proud superintendent of Alief ISD, and we are happy to be here today working with the International Management District, partnering to celebrate our Asian community and lift up the Lunar New Year right there in Alief ISD.
Man, I love it. When you got the superintendent in the building, shout out to you, man.
Well, but it wouldn't be anything else without the wonderful, awesome, long-standing D. Jones,
yes, Lord,
leader of all of our partnerships in Alief. So if you know the C for you, it's D. Jones for Alief ISD. So go ahead.
I am D. Jones, Alief ISD proud, been a part of Alief for 20 years. Wow. So I am partnering with Mr. Crockett. He is wonderful. He's always supporting our community. Looking forward to the Lunar New Year. Looking forward to the parade.
Yeah, it's a great day. You know, it's a great day. Thank you all for being here. Now, I'm a product of HISD, so I won't sit here and brag, but you know it. Y'all know what it is. I'm just going to leave it at that, and we're going to let the conversation bless you. Yes.
Wait. I did come from HISD, so, you know, good stuff. But, you know, when you have a witness. But, you know, we have to go ahead and migrate over there and extend ourselves out in Alief and help make it just as wonderful.
Yes, Lord. That's what it's all about. Let me ask y'all this. Can I ask you just a real quick side question? Because this debate has been coming up. We saw it this week with Madison High School about this whole thing with cell phone usage during the school year with children and whether it's okay to take them up at the beginning of the day and give them back to the students at the end of the day. Only reason I bring this up is because the way we are today in today's time when something happens, I think if kids have access to their phones, not to use during class, but if emergency happens, I think it's beneficial for them to have them. Maybe y'all stand differently on that particular subject.
Yeah, I think, you know, especially in the time of school shootings and everything like that, you want to do what you can to keep students safe. But at the same time, it's one of those things that locally, the principals and the leaders of that district, they get to decide what's best for their community. For us in Alief, we try to work with our students, we try to work with our parents, and try to figure out what's going to be the right solution for the students and families in Alief. But again, everybody gets to do that in their respective ISDs, and so that's how we manage it. But I definitely know that safety is the first priority in terms of keeping everybody safe, not just students, but even the teachers and the leaders of those campuses. So those cell phones happen to be instrumental in protecting us at times.
Yeah. I'm just curious to see y'all point of view. I didn't mean to put y'all on the spot, but it was on my heart.
It's okay. You never put a preacher's child on the spot. But I come from a different perspective because I sit on the side as an educator on a campus every day and seeing the activities of students utilizing their cell phones. There are some positive sides to it as well as there's negative. But also as a board member with board governance, I do agree with the superintendent, we always ask for local control. So whatever the community says that they would like to do, those board members represent the people in the community. So when they decide that they want to take that type of action, it is not something that the superintendent just does on his own, because he knows that there will be pushback from the community. So I agree with Superintendent Mays. Those districts have the choice and decision to make what's best and safe for their students in their community.
I like that HISD answer.
My answer is very short.
Okay.
Dr. Mays is the leader. Trustee Ann Williams is the board member. Yeah. So they make the decisions, and I am very proud to say that.
I like Ms. Jones. Michael, she quick and to the point. She
She
lays it out like that. So let's talk a little about the Lunar New Year and what's happening. You know, what does this mean, of course, for Alief ISD as well, and how are you guys impacting, as Michael said, the culture here in the city of Houston?
So let me go ahead and kick it off real quick, and then I'm going to punt it over to D. Jones. But the Lunar New Year has been going on for years in the Alief area.
Yes,
and D. Jones knows for a fact that they've had various sites in which they've celebrated the Lunar New Year. And, Alief being one of the most diverse communities in the Houston area, we encompass everything, our Vietnamese, Chinese, Mandarin, all of those spaces we encompass in that.
Asian community.
And absolutely in the Asian community.
Well as the African community.
Absolutely.
West African.
Yes, but it's wonderful that when it comes out that it doesn't just show that. It shows the community and the heartbeat, and Crockett, of all of Alief.
Yes,
so we are excited this year because they have made that move into the Alief space. So I want to go ahead and yield it to D. Jones so she can share some of the heartbeat about Wei Lee, this person who has founded this in our community, and how we got to Alief this year.
Sure. First, I would like to say that the festival will take place on Saturday, February 10th. This is the 28th year.
That's the day.
And it's from 10:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Located at the Alief William Marshall Career Center. Address 12160 Richmond Avenue. That's Houston, Texas. Mr. Lee has been a valuable business partner for over 15 years. Mr. Lee also supports our high school students with scholarships. He also brings the community together when he has the Lunar Festival, as well as the Alief Parade. That parade will take place on April 27th and will end up at Alief ISD Administration Building parking lot. It will be a festival. So we'd like to invite everyone to come out in the community, as well as Alief ISD parents, families. It will be a fun day.
Now, this is going on today until 4 p.m., you said?
Yes,
that will be Saturday until 4:30 p.m.
Yes,
today. 4:30 p.m. And give me that address one more time.
That address is 12160 Richmond Avenue.
All right.
It's at the Alief William Marshall Career Center.
And it's going to be a lot of things that are going to take place.
They will have games, free giveaways, music, lion dancers. It will be a full festival. Man, everything is outside. In case it rains, we'll still go on.
Listen, we put a coat on for free stuff. I'm telling you that.
Yes,
entertainment, we definitely do that. And Mike, tell us why this is a passion for you to connect, of course, not only being a product of Alief, but just expanding, the portfolio with reaching out to different communities.
The beautiful thing, once I got an opportunity to come and actually see what was going on, because when D. Jones called, I just pull up anyway, right? Shout out to Alief and everything we got going on over there. But when I was asked, Ann Williams contacted me and asked me to come out to this particular event, and I saw D there, I was extremely excited.
Yeah.
Then this was the Houston International Initiative Group, right? And the reason I wanted to say that was because the group is so diverse. It was about 30 or 40 different people representing every culture, right? Coming together on one accord and continuing. They only had one goal in mind. Let's continue to work together and represent every culture that's in the community, right? So to see that happening in Alief or anywhere, for that matter, I definitely want to participate if it's in the great city of Houston. And you know how I feel about Houston, so that's where I am with that. And so for it to be a festival, we'll definitely be out there doing the free health screenings for the community, making sure that everybody have access to premium health care while we're out there as well. giving away the gift cards to the community, just taking care of the community, man. And I like to see everybody from all the cultures on the same accord. It's nothing. I don't think anybody's charging for anything out there. Everything is free to the community, right? Yeah. So we just gonna take care of the people, and I love the fact that they're so forward thinking that they're prepared for if it rains, it'll be inside. If it doesn't, it'll be outside. We definitely there to take care of the community regardless of what the weather looks like. Yeah. So it's gonna be a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah, it's exciting today. Come on, I'll give you the address one more time. I need
the address is 12160 Richmond Avenue, Houston, Texas.
All right, so today until 4:30 p.m. So come out and experience the culture. And Superintendent Anthony, great name, by the way. First name, great name. We said that first name. So that's
sound like AD to me.
So, we in the building. But just talk about, when we talk about cultural influence, and Houston has changed. Yeah. We're such a diverse city. So events like this and understanding how we can celebrate each and everybody's culture is something that I think we have to grow into and do a better job of. And I like the fact that you guys are doing that in the Alief ISD.
Yeah, so it started with conversations with our trustees. I think coming on board, been here for a little more than a year, our board made it, up front that, hey, this community is one of the top priorities. And even as we went out and talked to more than thousands of folks in the community, they wanted us to put that front and center. And so, like you said, Taste of Alief, which is an event that's coming up. Then you got the Lunar Festival. But anytime we can take advantage of collaborating with our community and pulling everybody into the tent, to Mike's point, just really celebrating all the diversity that we have in Alief. We got more than 96 different languages spoken in Alief.
Oh my God!
Yeah, 20% of Alief Asian population, and so we really know that there's a broad community that we want to be able to reach out to for these types of celebrations, and the Lunar Festival is just one of those opportunities. So.
96
different languages spoken.
Wow! So how do you make everything inclusive? With 96. I mean, I know English is the foundation.
A lot of Google Translate.
Okay.
A lot of
with 96.
96 different languages. But it really is tapping into those people on the ground, like those family members, those community members that, you'd be surprised, for some of the students and families that migrate to Alief, that they've been accustomed to learning multiple languages. So they come with like 2 or 3, and then, they pick up the English, and then they're translating them, of course, for the parents. But it's really just making sure first you got to listen.
Say that one more time,
They
the
come.
Kids are translating for the parents.
Yeah, that happens.
But you got to have a listening ear, and I think that for everybody here, whether it's D. Jones or Trustee Williams, we really want to be able to listen to our community and figure out, like, hey, what can we do to meet the needs? Because they'll give you the answer. So, and that's what we've been trying to do is make sure we're listening.
If they're not to put any one of y'all on the spot, but if there been anything that parents may say, of course you're the board, so I'm sure you hear all the good and the bad. If there are areas for improvement, what are some of the things on the table that the parents say that they feel like may be lacking? Not just Alief, but I'm just talking about across the board.
Yeah, I think for us, as we conducted the needs assessment, I think one of the biggest things was like summer enrichment opportunities for our students. So we stood up Summerfest. They talked about how robust, like the athletic competitions and opportunities for athletic events for our students was in the past years, but we've worked to bring that back within the first year. So we just hosted a 7-on-7 football opportunity that we had more than 200 young men from all over Alief came out and participated in. So we've been trying to just rebuild those opportunities for students within our community because our family said, hey, this was something that we had in the past, but it's kind of died away, and we really want to see it come back. So we've been working on that.
I want to mention one thing that Alief has going on that I personally like. They have classes for the parents after school. Yeah. For the parents to acquire the skills that they need in order to connect with the community. Because again, just as the gentleman said, the children are doing the translating, but they have language opportunities in these classes that they have, and they have these classes at 44 schools. Excuse me, at 44 schools throughout the district. So that's a beautiful thing that I just wanted to mention.
Yeah, it's a major thing because when we were growing up, I think we probably just had English and Spanish.
Yes, sir.
And then for a lot of parents, they didn't know Spanish, so they depended upon the kid to come and translate it. So it's not surprising now when you say 96. Yeah, man, I'm lost after about 3. I'm out of there.
Come on, man. So we have to say habla español. I got to call somebody.
It's like put the pause on.
Yeah.
Well, school has changed a lot. We had PE. Our electives were auto mechanic, cosmetology.
Yeah.
What was the other
the
one?
cooking
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
The
You had a cooking class.
Yeah, well, all the girls
Home
were-
economics,
Home
guys.
Economics, yeah. All the girls were, exactly. Yeah, no lie, it's true. What are you guys doing, especially in Alief, that's helping to meet today's child? Because technology has changed. They're not
Oh, my God.
sitting in the kitchen cooking anymore.
Go ahead, Amy.
Well, before the superintendent jump in on this is why I'm excited about Lunar Festival happening today at our site. That Larry Marshall Center is a center that I will say for anyone to please register to come and view.
Yeah.
So people are thinking, oh, auto mechanics is not there. No, we stepped it up. We
Okay.
stepped it
All
up.
right.
We have the best auto program in the Houston area. I gotta say, because our students walk out ASE certified in that program.
Wow.
Not only that, we have those individuals with building and trades and architectural, and we oh my God, Dee, tell them about the health-
pilot program.
Oh God, we're building planes. What are you talking about?
yeah.
They didn't do
I'm
that.
learning.
No, I'm sorry, we didn't do that in HISD back then.
Aerodynamics, right? They coming out of the school ready to go to work building airplanes.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I like that.
Yeah, it's a
Absolutely.
fact.
They have their certifications.
Absolutely.
So they can start in the workforce right away.
Right.
Yeah, it's different now.
Right. Yeah.
And I just think that that's important. That's what we Mike and I, we beat the horn with that the school, the picture of education has changed.
Right.
And so, it used to take us, we had to go through college and do this, or your uncle taught you how to change the oil or
Right.
the tire on the car, fix the car. But now, I think with everything that is available to us, our kids have an advantage.
Right. You can even come out of school with your little beauty license and
Yeah.
barber
Oh,
license, right?
yes, we just started. We just kicked off our cosmetology program.
on.
Come
Yeah,
on.
see?
You know,
Shout
It's
out
still
to
alive.
Alief.
and the superintendent would share about,
Yeah.
some of the things the students were saying as they were coming out of one certification program into another.
Yeah, we actually, like she said, just kicked off our cosmetology program. I think our family shared that, hey, this is something that's a priority for our families, trying to make sure that they can have access to the opportunity to earn licenses in this area. And so we have about 25 students that are opening up the first cohort. We actually went and visited the site the other day to try to see, okay, how many more seats and opportunities can we provide for students?
Yeah.
Just because we know our community has expressed an appetite for it. But to Trustee Williams' point, I was at a meeting the other day. I think they said we have about 23 million jobs that are going to come online in the STEM area.
Okay.
And, Trustee Williams, having been in the STEM area, it's imperative that we prepare our students to take advantage of these jobs, because that's where the economic opportunities are going to come in the health and STEM field. And so we have facilities that allow them to be able to, build that skill in that area and walk out with those credentials and go right into a job. Or if they want to go on to college and build on top of whatever we've given them in Alief, they can do that too. But ideally, we want them to be able to leave and be college and career ready when they leave Alief ISD. That's our entire focus for the most part.
Yeah.
And most importantly, it's free.
Sounds like it.
It's
Yeah.
free.
Say it again,
Say
Dee.
it
It's
again.
all free.
It's all free.
No charge
Free
to
the
parents.
community. Beautiful
Man,
thing.
I love it.
I'd love to ask one more question. So, me being a serial entrepreneur out of Alief, what type of programs do we have to mentor the entrepreneur mind in school?
Go for
And
it.
with what's my thing with the realtors, because that seems to be a popular thing now. Yeah.
So for us at Alief, we really focus on choice. Even as we work with Trustee Williams, she was adamant about, hey, before you do anything, we got to get this cosmetology program off the ground. So we made that a focus. But we have a retreat coming up where we're talking about these opportunities. To your point, we're working with local groups to try to make sure we stand up entrepreneurial opportunities, because we want to see, hey, out of the imagination of our kids, what do they have, right?
Right.
And we want to encourage that same culture. Like you said, we don't want them just thinking about who can I go work for.
Right.
We also want them thinking about what business can I build based on the skills that you're giving me. So we're trying to stand up those opportunities. So whether it's business, whether it's real estate, whatever pathways we can create for our students, we want to create those, because we want them to have all the opportunities in the world once they leave Alief ISD. We don't want to limit them in any way.
Yeah.
Again, we want them to be able to take full advantage of what's out there. So we want them to be rich like you.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something. He
seen
got
that.
it. The Alief Independent School District Board members are here with us. Superintendent Anthony Mays, of course, Dee Jones, and Ann Williams. Thank you guys for being here with us today. So much on the table that you can talk about, but I just like the fact that there's a connection even with Michael Crockett, that I think that's an element missing a lot of times in our school district, is incorporating the entrepreneurs, the business owners, and people in the community who have these skills within the school district. How is Alief doing a job of connecting business people in those in this community with
That's a
the
D
school
Jones
district.
right
By making sure we have someone like a D. Jones. I'm going to tell you honestly, as a trustee of a district and working with multiple districts across the state, there is not a D. Jones in every district. And the importance of that is someone who can sit and listen to someone like a Crockett and understand what it is that they do and how we can utilize that in our district.
Right.
So,
Ms. D. Jones, then as the business community, are we doing a better job of connecting with you?
Right.
Yes, you are, but we can always do more. I'm always open for new business partnerships. I let the business partners tell me what they would like. I want everyone to be happy, so we have a good marriage that way. Is supplying for them to give me what they want, and I try to supply that with the school districts. So I'm over 44 schools, and I try to supply what they need on request. We have fabulous business partners, and Mr. Crockett is number one. He walked the walk and talked the talk.
Definitely.
So I can call him anytime, and he's there to help and serve our families in any way. So one thing I can say about Alief also, we serve the whole family. If a family's in need of anything, we try to meet that, whatever it is, whatever the issue they're dealing with, we try to meet that and match what they need. And other districts cannot say that. I can proudly say that we are there for students. So if you want to come and join Alief ISD, enroll your students, come right on. We're here to serve you.
Come on.
Full disclaimer: you can't have D. Jones. So everybody listening,
and
stay away.
We can't put her in the transfer portal.
She got to stay on the porch. She got to stay right there in
right,
Alief.
absolutely. And we say that all the time, literally.
We are family.
Yeah.
We are family, and we're here to serve.
Well, can we borrow D. Jones?
No, she doesn't have the capacity.
We're not trying to adopt her.
D. Jones does not have the capacity to be borrowed.
We need her in the league, baby.
Yeah, we said, community connection. We're working together. So.
But AV, you bring up something that is key, especially now with the attacks that public education has come under and the lack of funding. So we know that the only way that we can survive and to be able to supply those things is those business partners. And that's one of the things that I am really proud that Superintendent Mays came in and he understood that and he's continuing that.
Yeah. Now I look at Michael and I know he's like me. I brag on HISD and we connect and do a lot of things. He brags about the Alief connection as well. From the alumni perspective, are you guys getting good return on the alumni? Because look at Michael. He's a businessman, entrepreneur. Yeah. So he's coming back into the district and paying it forward, paying back what the district helped him to achieve and get. So is that happening as well?
So I'll be the first to say, like you said, when we talk about areas that we can improve in, this is an area, right? Like we know that we have good, strong alumni. Yeah. And we have not maximized, but guess what? I mean, we've been focused on that since we walked through the door. And like you say, Mike been one. I would be the first to say he's even probably underutilized. But we have so many talented graduates from Alief, and we're starting to see them come back. We are dedicating somebody on the communications teams to focusing on alumni events to try to let's reconnect and let's talk about what you can do to support Alief, because a lot of times you'll talk to alumni, they're like, I want to do something.
Right.
You just got to tell me what you need me to do.
And that is, and you can speak to this, Mike, as well. That is the number one thing I think people trying to find the lane because we don't know what's missing.
Needed.
Yeah, what's needed. Yeah.
I'm going to just tell you the truth. We're going to have a dialogue. We don't know what we're allowed to do.
Yeah.
That's true.
So you're trying to work with it because we know it's a lot of rules and regulations.
I'm ready to throw a basketball game at Elsie.
Yeah.
I like Elsie. I know we got the other spot.
Done.
Yeah.
Did you
say it's done
right there?
Did
on
you
air, done.
Oh, yeah.
Sound like something to happen.
We got it recorded.
It's on the airway.
I think that's the piece, right? When we talk about communication and listening, right? It's when I can sit down and talk with Mike, I can hear like, hey, what's your idea? Same thing with some of the other alumni that we've been able to talk to. We got a lot of alumni that have recently joined our foundation. These are people that graduated from Alief that are coming back, and they hungry. They're like, hey, this is what it used to be. We want to bring back. So they are excited about being back in Alief, contributing in a major way. And so,
if for nothing else, for bragging rights,
we do
that.
And I want to say this: I think you guys should do a business on a campaign, just minimum situation. Everybody do a $500 scholarship to the school they graduated from.
Yeah.
Because
you know what I mean?
What happens
we would do that. I know I do it.
Yeah, we normally get a rush at the beginning of the school year because everybody's trying to come in and do haircuts, do hair, backpacks, shoes, or Christmas time, giving away bikes and all this other stuff. Right. So we normally rush. But I think, like he says, when you talk about the cosmetology school and the other, as far as with auto mechanics, you give the kids a leap. I think if we come back with scholarship money, that gives them a leap into the future.
And with that cosmetology school, I challenge you guys to contact with the barber shops and beauty shops that's in the area, because a lot of us that went to, I know a few folks. Solomon cut my hair right now. Same dude that was when we was in school, cutting my hair on the toilet at the crib. He still cut my hair right now. I just got I got a salon in my spot. You know what I mean? But I'm saying that to say this here: the guys that own shops that graduated from the school. That's a straight pipeline to a chair. They don't know about the program that we just initiated. And y'all heard me at Elsick, but in Alief, right? Let me be clear with myself. So connecting with that program, and then they straight into a chair, and that's something that we need to capture with video and post and push. So we can, increase more support with Alief ISD. I got love for the school. That's all I'm saying.
Definitely. Yeah. So I'm just excited. But today until 4:30 p.m. today, you can join us at Alief Marshall Center. Did I say that right?
Yes, at the Alief William Marshall Career Center.
All right.
12160 Richmond Avenue.
And it's multicultural, so we got all kinds of food.
Yeah. So we got a couple of minutes left on the show. I want to thank y'all all for being here with us today, taking the time out of your busy schedule to hang out with us. A lot of stuff is happening in the city, but as we said, we've got the Lunar New Year experience going on, and you said the Taste of Alief that is coming up?
Taste of Alief is coming up April. I think, again, just in listening to our community, we used to have a parade that we used to host, and so we wanted to bring that back, and so the parade is going to be a part of it, and then you culminate with the food trucks, and again, getting to taste all the diverse flavors right there in Alief. And I keep telling people it's not the taste of Houston, but it's the taste of Alief. We want you coming to Alief to celebrate all the diversity that we have in Alief, because it's a beautiful thing, and if you hadn't experienced it, you need to get over there and experience it.
Give me a 30-second reason why parents, and Ms. Jones kind of alluded to it earlier, but Superintendent, give me 30 seconds why people should choose Alief ISD.
Yeah, I think it starts with that notion of family, right? I think sometimes people, they discount that. But when you talk about people really leaning into taking care of one another, that's what you have in Alief. You got a community of folks that really try to support each other. And I'm not talking about supporting you, through one thing. It's like, hey, whatever it is that you need, we there for you. So Ms. Jones can speak to relationships that she's had with students from the time they walk through the door in Alief to them now being graduates coming back and supporting Alief. And again, just trying to pay homage to everything that everybody within this community has done to help them be successful. So you got a fertile soil there just to take care of folks and to grow the future of Alief as well.
Ms. Jones, a lot of business people are listening. A lot of people from the community is listening. How can they keep up and find you? I know we can't borrow you. Superintendent Anthony told me that's a no, but how can people find you in community?
You can go on the Alief ISD website. I am under the Communications Department, Business Partners and Community Coordinator. Phone number, 281-498-8110, extension 29010.
I love it. And
Give me a call.
My dear friend over here working hard. Y'all know we got whole nother connection. But how can everybody keep over and follow you as well?
Well, of course, Alief has all of the social media is down. So if you don't know what's going on because you're not tapped into social media, so go ahead and tap into Alief ISD. Just want to say, why would anybody want to be a part of Alief? It really does start with your board. We have a loving, caring board that listens. The fact that I can call Michael Crockett, my friend, I'm still listening to those people who graduated and those people who are coming forward. So those are good reasons to hang out with Alief.
Thank y'all for hanging out with us. So Let's Talk Business with Crockett and AV. This has been an amazing show today.
It's been beautiful, baby. When you see the C, you know it's me. And when you hear the C, it's Crockett and
AV.
Thanks for listening to Let's Talk Business with Crockett and AV. For those needing business, healthcare, insurance, tax, or other essential family needs, call the Crockett & Sons Enterprises Corporate Office, 281-576-9119.